Good Saturday afternoon, everyone. I'm 22 News Storm Team Meteorologist Kelly Reardon here through Afternoon Video Forecast Update. Today it's going to be nice and bright out there. Highs in the low 60s. Only exception would be the western hill towns will be cooler, only in the mid to upper 50s there actually. So evening temperatures back to the 50s and 40s. Overnight lows in the upper 30s. We will become mostly cloudy tonight. Tomorrow, not nearly as nice, so enjoy the warmth and sun while you can today because it actually is going to be raining most of the day tomorrow. High temperature 54 to 58, increasing breeze as well, and also watch out on the roads. Could be some patchy fog tomorrow as well, even throughout the day, not just in the morning. Though we do get a little bit better on Monday. We're back to being mostly sunny, but a wind is going to kick up from the northwest. We're talking gusts over 40 miles per hour possibility. Can't even rule out some isolated power outages, but since that wind is coming from the northwest, look at that. We are going to cool down. High temperature on Monday down to the upper 40s. 22 News Storm Team Meteorologist Adam Shrumpko will update our chances for rain as the week goes on 22 News starting at 6.
Millions of dollars on the line every day. It continues. No one has ever dealt with a situation like this before, and officials in Egypt are scrambling to try to improvise a solution to this unique crisis. This morning, a massive operation underway in the Suez Canal. A fleet of tugboats trying to free the Ever Given. President Biden says the U.S. is ready to assist.
We have equipment and capacity that most countries don't have, and we're seeing what help we can be.
It's been 5 days since the Ever Given veered into the canal bank, blocking ships from traveling in both directions. No playbook for a crisis like this. The plan, first dig, then tug. The Ever Given's Japanese owners optimistic they'll free the massive container ship this weekend. But other experts warn it may be a much longer wait.
So when you're walking on a beach or you're digging wet sand or putting a bucket into wet sand, you get a slurping effect, which is suction essentially. And what you've got when you get a vessel that's stuck into that sort of seabed is a similar effect.
Every day, the backlog of ships waiting to enter the canal grows. One estimate, $400 million of goods blocked every hour as worldwide shipping snarled. Europe likely hit first, with possible shortages of household products like instant coffee. Furniture giant IKEA confirming its vessels are currently stuck in the canal. And soon, American exporters may struggle to find containers to get their goods overseas. This one ship is causing basically a global traffic jam.
It's exactly right. You know, this is what we talk about as a black swan event, a low probability, high impact disruption to supply chains. So it would have been very, very hard to predict.
A blocked waterway in the Egyptian desert, now sending shockwaves worldwide. Now, this situation is not going to be resolved anytime soon. We are still trying to figure out exactly where we're heading to, but the tide in the next 24 hours may be a little higher, which could help float the ship off the sand. So just possibly a glimmer, a little help from Mother Nature to this man-made mess. Kristen, Peter?
Raf Sanchez, critical issue that people are watching worldwide. Great report. We want to say welcome to the NBC News family. Good to see you, Raf.
Always nice to have a new member of the team. Raf, welcome here as we introduce Samara again with a look at the forecast right now. There are a lot of parts of this country that are just waiting for spring to begin in earnest without this wicked weather.
Well, unfortunately, that's the caveat. We've got the warm weather, but we've also got the storms. And it is 7:30 something in the morning. Mother Nature is already starting to pop these storms off. Take a look right now. Seeing lots of lightning and heavy rain moving through parts of Tennessee. But let's see what's going to happen over the next couple hours. So we're fast forwarding here through our Saturday afternoon. You can see the cold front swings into the Mississippi Valley, bringing some of the strongest storms and tornadoes and activity into Tennessee. And then we see that shift towards the East Coast into the Carolinas early Monday morning, then pushing through the mid-Atlantic right here in Washington, D.C. through tomorrow evening. So this severe weather risk is going to be occurring throughout the weekend, impacting much of the South and in parts of the Southeast as well. But as we said, we want that warm weather, and we are going to get that too. That surge of warm weather is actually going to help to fuel these storms today and tomorrow. So here's a look at the weekend warmth. Today, temperatures are going to be sitting pretty, 75 in Raleigh, 73 in Washington, D.C. Real copacetic and nice down in Atlanta at 80 degrees there. And take a look at what happens tomorrow. We get to keep the warmth. We'll see it jot up just a bit, near 90 degrees in Jacksonville as we head through your Sunday. It is going to get cooler, though, so enjoy this weekend. Next next week, we are going to see temperatures dipping back down to the 60s in some areas on the East Coast. That's a look at the forecast across the country. Let's see what's going on a little closer to home.
Good morning, everyone. If you're just waking up with us, today is going to be nice and bright and sunny. You can already see that sky at the Quabbin and Belchertown, and across the Northeast, most of us are waking up to bright blue skies. Temperatures out there pretty mild for this time of year anyway. Head a little bit farther west. Temperatures are mainly in the 30s right now, but for most of us in the valley, temperatures are in the upper 30s, low 40s, and high temperatures later today for most of us reaching the low 60s, but high temperatures farther west only reaching the mid to upper 50s.